Game started.
Turks. Let's start with d4 here. d4, d6. Okay, let's play e4 then. Always one of these players. Let's see. So in this position I can play f4 because he hasn't opened up this diagonal. And I can defend the pawn with the bishop. Okay, he's going to maneuver his knight, do something clever. He's got lots of time. He doesn't really have to play play like this. Instant moves and a bad opening. So what's the best way to deal with this? I could go for c4, get all 4 pawns up there. First let's play e5 and see which way he wants to go. Okay, so he wants to play a French defense type of structure. Okay, so he's got a good bishop and a bad bishop. I could I could play bishop to a okay, of course he can fianchetto now. I was going to say I could play bishop to a3 there and try and trade his bishop off. But he's going to fianchetto. Okay, so let's get that c4 move in. And let's just develop my knight here. There. Okay, so he did fianchetto. I didn't want to waste a move with a3 if he was going to play bishop to g7 anyway. So let's open up a line here on the queen side and put my rook on the c file. And let's see. That was well timed, that b5 move, because I was just thinking about playing knight to a4. Knight to a4 to c5 looks like an interesting idea in this position. Let's just open things up. If I place my pawn here, he'll probably push forward, won't he? If I play b4 first and then play a4, then he will take. Are there other ideas here? Bring the knight over to the king's side. Put some pressure on the h-pawn. Maybe I should just do that. Just push through on the king's side. And yeah, so he's moved his king to h7, defending the h-pawn. Let's see, how well defended is this? Let's bring the queen over to the this diagonal. I'm going to play knight to h4 and pawn to f5. That's my plan here. So he plays pawn to f5. All right, I will take that. Or should I? Yeah, I need to open this up. Let's see which way he takes. Takes with the knight. So let's put a little pressure on that g-pawn first. And then let's trade off that knight and see if he wants to take, which pawn he wants to take with. He wants to open up the g file. Okay, well, that's a fine idea, I guess. So the knight can go to g6. And I can double rooks on the g file too. Okay, so he wants to just trade rooks, I guess.
Check.
And, well, now the knight can go to g6 once again. I can also put my rook on the g file. I mean my queen. Put my queen on the g file. Needed to keep my queen in touch with the knight. The knight is under attack from his queen over here, so I had to play to g3, even though the other knight might want to come to g3. Let's see, and then I want to get this bishop in the game. So maybe bishop a3 really was the right idea here. So I could play bishop a3 now. Next, bishop a3, knight to g6. He's going to have trouble getting this bishop into the game and this rook into the game. So I should be able to just crush him over here on the king's side. And it would be an appropriate, I think, ending to the game if I succeeded in doing that, because the way he played was ridiculous.
Black resigned.
He resigned. Okay, well, I'm going to upload this and do a postmortem, even though it was kind of a short game. And I will see you guys later. Bye.